Galera, chegamos. Caso de assombração iniciado. Um amor morto enterrado. Resolver a névoa. A névoa. A gente tem que achar essa névoa que tá lá embaixo. Dá uma volta aqui. A braguete aqui. Chique demais. Vamos lá. Para ficar mais chique ainda, galerinha, você pode meter o dedão no like, compartilhar com os amigos, ativar o sininho de notificações e deixar o game mais dinâmico, apresentando para mais pessoas que não conhecem, que estão perdendo a oportunidade de conhecer esse jogo incrível e o canal do Phaelzeira. Likezão ajuda demais, galera. Vamos lá. Bom, aqui a gente dá um jeito de descer. E já é a Lagoa Azul, já não é aqui. Os trecos voando lá em cima lá. Estamos a 50 metros do local e é por aqui talvez, ó. É, por aqui não é, deve ser lá por trás. Ah, por lá dá pra ir, então é por ali. É, não dá pra enxergar nada na névoa não, hein? Achamos. E a gente vai ser guiado pelo grito. Vai vir um grandão sauro aqui, hein? Boa. Opa, achamos.
I remember you. The Banisher from you.
Todo mundo da cidade Éden, né?
When we met, I thought you alone. In truth, a ghost walks with you.
Aye. Invisible. Indivisible.
You should not be here.
Elizabeth O'Hara, right?
Yes, and that is my business. I'll mind you to tend to your own.
Did the fever take you?
Inevitably, yes. I, and I alone, had
Tudo igual, né? Os lencinhos na cabeça, a
Stay
roupinha.
away from my sister.
A muda a cor do olho
Stay
e o
away
cabelo.
from Mary Claire.
Olha lá. Deixe-nos em paz. Fantasma de Elizabeth se importa muito com sua irmã Mary Claire.
Look to me.
Elizabeth cares deeply.
Yes, she's very protective.
Perhaps something around this cove will tell us about this Mary Claire.
Carta. Pagamento de poesia. Fragmento de poesia. Movimento barreiro solo.
Weird. She seems hostile, but also tries to guide us towards something.
Already able to control wisps. Her ghost grows strong fast.
Caderno de poemas. Ah, não vai dar pra ler isso tudo não, hein?
Part of the story is waiting to be revealed.
Ainda bem que a gente tem todos os itens, né, galera? Porque senão ia ser muito difícil ficar caçando item pra poder fazer o ritual. Pegar uma plantinha.
You could have stayed home to write.
How's your leg? Still crippled. Besides, I needed air, and I like it here.
I know you like it here.
Elizabeth! Are you alright?
Nossa, jogou lá dentro da... Ah, tá.
Yes!
No.
Ih,
My
colar dela
necklace is
subiu.
gone.
Matar a irmã por causa disso.
Mary Claire is our ghost sister.
Mary Claire is hobbled. Her sister must have done the chores.
They seem very happy indeed.
Tá com Mary Claire mancando. Elizabeth fazia as tarefas domésticas. Tem que pular pra lá. Ô, louco. Tremeu tudo, a gente ia cair do mundo
Sense
ali.
the ripple of a past conversation.
Not a word, not a yearning, and yet the leaves of every tree whisper thy name away.
Ela é uma poeta.
You used to write me poems.
If I remembered it, I'd not admit to it.
Oh, come on. It was not that bad.
O Breguete foi lá pra cima, hein? Opa! Chave para pacote de Iris Constance. Legal, hein? Nem sei o que é, mas deve ser legal. Tem que subir lá. Vamos dar um jeito aqui agora. Seguir o espírito. O espírito. O que é esse cara? Matei ele. Esse cara aí tá com o corpo intacto, hein? Tem muito tempo não. O treco ali em cima, que é ela que nós temos que ir. Vai vir, cara, campo aberto desse?
Destroy those ghost wards, if you want me back.
Ah, eles têm uns banidores aqui de bagulhos. Onde que tá isso? Ah, Deus, hein?
I'm with you once more.
Still impressive.
Poema. Contemple, ó Mary, Rosa Negra da Irlanda. Mais um poema, hein? Por aqui. Algumas coisas ali. Ah, aqui não sobe. Poxa, que tristeza. Como subirei ali? A ponte aqui deve ser ali na frente, ó. Negócio pra subir aqui, ó. Aqui ele desce. Ah, aqui ele vai descer. Não tem como subir aqui não, gente. Ah, aqui. Será que dá? Lógico que dá.
Not today.
De mesmo.
Who's that?
Yes. Something's here.
Pedritas, pratitas e bagulhão medonho.
Is it just me or?
I felt it too.
Ah, olha o corpo aqui, ó. Os caras com o corpo perfeito ali, sem nenhuma marca nem nada. De noite espera, Senhora de Misericórdia, de meus lábios, fragmento de poesia.
Ghostly voices stay in this place.
She is the leaf brightening upon the breeze.
Essa mulher vai ficar fazendo poema aqui.
How did it go? The light in your eyes.
The warmth in thy eyes.
You do remember.
Ah, esse bragatinho vai ficar fazendo de bobo comigo? Vai.
What's the ghost may resonate here?
Ah, deve ser o colarzinho dela, não?
The dainty sparkle of Helios's lamp shining through the space of each quivering branch.
Um papel ilegível, sair de casa, deixar tudo para trás, palavras, o mundo se move.
Fleeing Island and an unwanted marriage. They risked much. It was a brave thing to do.
Ah, tá. Então, Mary Clay fugiu da Irlanda para evitar se casar com o homem local. É. Alinhar a mulher, mano.
It was so romantic. Go on, say it.
The warmth in thy eyes, in the dark of the night.
É.
The sparkle in thy voice.
Fazendo um poeminha pra ela.
The depths of my heart.
I was right. It was terrible.
Haha.
And I still like it.
Echoing chords across the sea, there's a storm when you sleep. Our joined souls usher in the unspoken.
Medalhão. Ah, o pingente gravado com o nome Moira Tina. Elizabeth. Ah.
Tynan. Have we heard that name before?
We have now. And we found our tie. Who is Moira Tynan?
No. Please, leave it alone. Leave it be.
Something moved through here. I can figure out where the stains go next.
Mandando deixar pra trás. Algum amor, ela não queria um homem, sim uma mulher. Talvez. Se for amor, vale, né, galera? Tudo é válido. Nossa, tá escuro de novo ali. Caramba. Onde que eu vou? Vamos lá. Já que é aqui na escuridão do breu.
Doing the seeing thing while I'm blinded by this peak. Love poems, fortified quick mist. She's a fiercely protective ghost.
That gives her power. We should take care.
Ué, esse lugar aqui não tava assim, não. Ué. Vai lá. Ensina. Coceirinha. Fizeram esse peloto agora aqui, que não tinha nada disso.
You trespass here. Leave us be.
Invadimos
I'm
nada.
afraid we can't do that.
Please. We are just like you.
Não, você não é como eu.
You shouldn't be here. What binds you? What's keeping you here?
What binds you? What keeps you?
What happened? How did you die?
We are all mortal. I knew it, but strangely I thought myself exempt. A bad cut. Badness in the blood. I rotted from within.
Não, ninguém apodrece não. Pode parar. Vivo não.
Leave us be. Leave Mary Claire alone.
She's strong and defensive. The sister, Mary Claire, should be nearby. Look for a house.
Procurar na casa, né? Pra cá não é. Mais um. É, por sorte, hein? Eu ia descer. Ah, essa aqui é a casa que não importa. Agora tá aí.
Oh there. Anyone home?
No visitors today.
I'm a banisher. Perhaps I may help.
Ah, ela tá aí.
You would help them banish yourself, you unholiest of practitioners. Get off my land!
Unholy practitioner. That's a first.
Sei lá.
Let's try to find something useful outside of the house then.
Let me alone now!
Então, vamos investigar as redondezas. Mas, gente, não tem entrada esse trequinho aqui, não? Investigar as redondezas da casa de O'Haras. Olha aí. Tem que ter um zumbi aqui, ó. Ah! Dourado. Cara, que lugar grande pra investigar. Tem que olhar as casas aqui, ó. Tem um aqui que tem um bagulho aqui, ó.
Like a hum.
I see the apron you wore to the river. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves.
Ela ama alguém.
I see its wings rise like sails in the harbour. From across the meadow, or so I believe.
Do you recognize the verse?
No, but I see spectral stains enveloping the building and blocking the door. How did the poem go again?
I see the apron you wore
Deixa
to
eu
the
inventar o que
river.
você usou no rio.
From
Rio.
across the meadow, the blossoms and
Flores e
leaves.
folhas.
I see its wings rise like sails in the harbour. From across the meadow, or so I believe.
Do outro lado do prado.
I don't think the poem referred to this.
This wasn't part of the verse. Maybe something around here refers to what's in the verses.
Ao pano.
I see all the milk you sifted this morning. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves.
Flores e
I see
folhas.
all its freckles braid onto your clogs. From across the meadow, or so I believe.
An echo whispering to me.
Agora é esse
I
aqui.
see the curds that you plucked from the way. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. I see the colander resting in the hay. From across the meadow, or so I believe. I see the cheese you stir for me and my sins. From across the meadow, the blossoms
Olha esses
and
poemas
leaves.
aqui, hein?
Oh,
Doideira.
please do gift me this mouthful of mercy, so the mournful morrow cleaves.
The thread is gone.
Is it just me or?
I felt it too.
Nossa, lotado, hein?
By the hearth, the bed is made, the goose is cooked, the bread is baked.
Tem que fazer a sequência desse negócio aqui, cara. Ó. Tô até vendo, galera. Ó.
Something's concealed.
Rasgou a folha, ó. Minha Elizabeth, meu coração. Fez-me muito bem ler sua carta. Fiz muito bem, nada mais. Tá tudo bem possível. A colheita é pequena. Sua mãe não foi a mesma desde que você foi embora, nem a Drag. A Drag Og desistiu de Moira e se casou com a irmã de Mary Claire. Sente sua falsa em seu pai. Eita.
This letter says Mary Claire got married. In Ireland.
But they're here in New Eden. Wait. Of course.
Ah,
This
não é a
isn't
Mary
Mary
Claire.
Moira Tynan was betrothed to some fella. Moira fled with Elizabeth to avoid the marriage.
Mary Claire isn't Elizabeth's sister. It's a pretense to allow them to be together.
Louco, hein?
We know Mary Claire is not who she claims to be. We know you're not sisters. They were
Vou esperar, lá,
in
lá, lá.
love. Their love binds them together.
Loucura, hein? São amantes. Mary Claire e Elizabeth são amantes. Fantasma de Elizabeth teme que sua amanda Mary Claire não consiga se virar sozinha.
Yet.
Let's go
Louco.
reach out with them.
Loucura, hein? Ô, irmã, coisa nenhuma. São amantes.
A ghost in love is a force to be reckoned with.
I believe you. Oh there, Moira, Elizabeth. I wish to help you. Will you talk to me?
Be off with you, Scotsman.
Moira, I only wish to talk.
Igual a todas.
You shouldn't be here.
Igual também.
Nor should you, Elizabeth.
Nossa, deu pau.
Who are you?
Sainha dela.
Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. He is also the man I love.
How do you two... I don't understand.
A long
Sei como
story,
você.
as is yours, I'm sure.
É.
You clearly mean the world to each other. How can we help?
Stay away from her.
This cannot last. You must know it.
Why? Why would you say such a thing? What do you want?
You have loved each other. A love so great not even death could tear it from you. But Elizabeth, you must realize that you are feeding on Moira's life to continue your own flicker of existence.
And what of you? Does the same truth not hold? Are you not hurting him by staying?
We find other ways for Antea to feed. Banishers, remember?
Show me how. That's your choice and I want the same.
It's not that simple. Us being Banishers is the only reason why Antea can be fed.
And it has its limits.
Ah, ele falou a verdade.
What do you think, Elizabeth? Do you wish the haunting to endure?
Am I really killing her?
It will seem like you aren't at first, but she will wither slowly and then all at once.
Her life is a gift. I don't wish to hurt her.
I can't do without her, not here, not anywhere.
Perguntar.
People here, well, let's say they lack understanding. How did you keep up the charade? Where did you find the courage?
Spite. We know what they did to the schoolmistress. We know what they do to free women.
É.
We took our place amongst them and acted as if we were them. Harshness was the facade behind which we could live.
A false face to the world so we could wear the truth at home. Pretending to the outside world is one thing, but you can't pretend to yourself.
How did two such free-spirited young women end up so far from home? How did you meet?
We were neighbours in Ireland.
Elizabeth, don't. The other settlers.
It's time. Someone must know of us. Someone must remember us.
Your love is precious. You want it to live. I understand.
I doubt you do.
I also loved a
Ó,
woman once.
vamos falar coisas aí, vamos ver.
Hell had no fury like her. Big-mouthed, loved to laugh, loved me.
What happened?
Life happened. I had work to pursue, and so did she. She was happily married, last I heard.
I'll not go that way, you understand? There'll be no happy marriage to some man or other.
To the world, we were sisters. Faithful, devoted, and inseparable.
A man come courting Elizabeth was also courting me. Bad leg and all. None stayed.
Now, I'm a crippled young woman alone. No family, no money, no position. Marriage to a man may be all I can hope for.
Elas cresceram juntas.
Our families had business. Moira's dad worked the sheep farms, mine traded wool.
I was 16 when my leg broke. Doctors said I'd not walk again, that the shock would likely kill me. I showed them. I went to the O'Hara's to learn the wool trade. We grew together. We grew to love each other.
And when they pressed you to marry, you fled here.
I'd not belonged to another. It was Liz or no one. New England meant we could be whoever we wanted to be. and no one would know different.
Tudo pelo amor.
There's a haunting here. We're ready to bring it to a close.
É, galera, a mesma coisa se repete. Ela não tem culpa, mas a gente tem que ressurgir com...
I believe you'd do anything to bring your beloved back.
You're right. I would.
Well, here's the thing. I'd do the same for me.
Caramba, foi mó cruel agora, hein? Eita.
You can't mean to. Don't touch her.
I'm sorry.
Moira! I'll get you. I'll get you both.
Olha, só tô puxando ruindade, né? Nossa. O pesadelo vai estar 30 vezes mais forte agora de tanto ódio que eu causei na terra lá. Pesado.
Oh, the filth we must endure that our loved ones be sheltered. Oh, shame. Oh, woe.
Então é isso. Ela se recusa a deixar Elizabeth ir. Ela não é irmã. E ela saiu da Irlanda para evitar se casar. Cometida pelo sofrimento, tem de viver sem seu amante. Conseguimos mais um caso. Demais, passamos um levelzinho aqui de buenas. E vamos pro próximo caso.
Are you all right?
She was doomed anyway. I'm fine. I noticed you stopped writing to Javiera.
I am not friends with letter writing. I'll write to her. Later. After.
Chegamos ao caso e vamos lá.
Send help.
Perry. Pera aí, bro. Ai, tá ali fora.
Please give me strength.
Oh, Deus, hein? O cara tá escondido.
Dear Lord.
Parece que eu já vi esse cara, aquele cara morto lá.
Please, send help. An unnecessary question, perhaps, but is everything all right?
No, I'm not all right. There are demons in the mill. This is all Haskell's fault. May his wretched soul rest in peace. His
Morreu.
leniency brought the devil on us. Now witches will walk the land. But why are you still standing there gawking like a goose? Aren't you a banisher?
Ó,
I told
Mudão.
you.
Como é que
there
você
are
fala comigo? Te
demons.
arranca esse bigode do tapa, hein?
Tell me all about these demons and this mill.
There is a mill. It is my mill in which I mill flour to bake my bread. In the mill, there are demons.
Ah, é
sent
aquele
by the
cara que
evil
faz
one.
pão, aquele padeiro doido lá.
All right, all right. No
Pode
need
ser,
to be
né?
an arse about it. I'll look into it.
The mill lies past the barren fields and across the bridge. Whatever you can do to help, I would be grateful.
Will you be all right out here?
Will any of us be all right now our governor's gone? Lucy Barrow is dead, and demons walk. God has forsaken us.
I'll take that as a maybe. I'm sorry to learn the alewife has died.
Oh, don't be.
What happened to her?
Danced too close to the devil is what she did. I do not know what happened to her, but her death is not my doing, though it was I who found the body. I shall not miss her.
You
Where's she is?
You really don't seem to hold her in your heart.
The baker and the alewife both need barley. We made a bargain. Spit
Ah,
around,
ele
shake
mesmo.
it off,
Ficava
to
brigando
share
com ela
the
lá.
crop.
Cervejeira.
But she broke the deal. Went her own way. Cut me out. No, I did not like her.
I should go.
As must I. To the hamlet, I think. God walk with you, Banisher.
Vamos lá. Fermentação tóxica. Ele não matou esse cara. Ó, essa mulher. Eu não sei mais o que ele fez.
Demons and a dead alewife. Haunting case.
Haunting case.
Verdade. Já tem um bocó na parede. Toma.
Watch out.
Vai
Spectre
pegar ninguém não.
Have some of this.
Vamos lá. Oi, já acabou meu bagulho?
I can't help you. Destroy those ghost wolves if you want me back.
Ah, vai começar esses breguetinhos, né? Ele colocou os breguetinhos nos breguetinhos.
I can't worry.
E já não tem.
Wards, you're on your own.
Beleza.
There you are.
Here I am.
É.
To make you angry.
A casa tá assombrada. Falei?
Die, you bastard!
Throwing a tantrum, are we? Don't just
Rola,
stand
rola.
there. Move.
Cantando, filho. Apertei nada disso, mas tá bom, vamos lá.
Demons.
Bom, foi bom, foi bom.
Expecting an audience with Legion.
Someday, maybe.
A casa malhação Brad. Choramos todos. Um aviso aqui, ó. A saber, não temos grãos, por esse motivo não temos farinha, por esse motivo não temos pão.
No bread. CASO never mentioned that.
Horário moinho, né?
Like the botanist. What does a baker need with all these plants?
Remember the olive bread with rosemary and sage?
I miss Rome. I miss bread. Cobwebs
Fala bem.
and empty barley bags.
He ran out some time ago.
Arthur Perry, Clemence Gibbs. É. Tá com 100 grãos. Registro de vendas.
Odd times for CASO the baker.
Looks like Cottle hasn't been able to do his work for quite some time.
Então, sem cevada para seu pão, padeiro Perry estava desaparecido, desesperado. Nossa, eu tô brabo, hein? Tá brabo. Vai dar bom, vai dar bom. Likezão dá bom, hein, galera? Ó. Pitolaca decandra. Cariofilalis. Ah, esse tanto de nome doido aqui. Um grande raiz perene. Paulis fortes, raiz para doenças respiratórias, alívio de dor e tóxico. Olha, ele tem raiz
This
tóxica
looks like
aqui.
it was ripped from a herbarium. Phytolaica decandra.
Pokeweed. It's poisonous. I doubt he used it. I hope I'm right. We should go back.
Cevada, milho, cara, o pão ficou muito frágil. E para a padaria da aldeia. Ele foi pra lá, né? É, ele usou um negocinho tóxico
So a baker
ali.
is forced out of work. His business partner dies mysteriously. And now the baker is haunted.
Still, I feel for him. You're desperate. Can't sustain that for long.
From his demeanor, I say it's too late. He's a lit fuse on a human powder keg.
Não dá pra eu entender a história se o pau tá torando e a mulher tá conversando com o cara, velho. Complicado, hein? Pô, isso é bom, hein?
More fun.
Move it!
Montão de cara, velho. O que tá acontecendo? Salta. Aqui, doido. Vou ver uns maluquinhos agora, hein? Lotou, hein? Olha o tanto de essência aqui, ó. Concreção medonha. Bora. A mulher falando os barril de pólvora, não sei o que lá, de barril de pão, pão de barril, pão de pólvora, pólvora de barril, viu a barriga e pau torando ali, a gente não consegue ler. Por isso que é bom o game dublado, né, galera? Ele ajuda demais. Ó. É o pestelento gritando aqui. Esse fragmento de alma aí eu devo ter uns 5.000 já, cara. Achei que ele é bem importante. É um pouco. Boa. Essa cordinha é muito boa. Pula um pedação do game, olha. Ah, esse aqui era um lugar que eu queria ir e não conseguia antes, ó. Era isso mesmo. Oi, é bem longe, hein? A gente volta já já, galera. Eu vou chegar até lá para não ficar muito grande e já voltamos. E chegamos.
Mr. Cato, are you here?
Não tem ninguém aqui.
Who's that? Anyone home?
Nossa, que zona. Invadiram o barraco do cara aqui, hein? Cave Lucy Brown, sua esposa.
A key hidden behind a spectral web.
Esposa nada. Ele tem uma chave dela, cara, da cervejeira. Estranho.
Oh, it's a miserable life without bread. Oh, it's a miserable life without bread.
Adende Perry, não entendo como, mesmo sem grãos, Lucy produz cerveja enquanto não consigo assar pães. Vi Lucy cortando ervas e comprando ingredientes. Devo descobrir mais. Não suspeito que eu esteja espionando ou algo assim. Assim acredito, ainda assim ela cortava ervas não usadas para fabricação. Dei a Lucy a oportunidade de compartilhar seus segredos. Ela me acha louco, está mentindo, sei que está.
Despite the barley shortage, Lucy Barrow was brewing ale.
Ó, aqui ele fala que, desesperado de identificar o ingrediente secreto, Perry intimidou Lucy e em seguida a espionou.
Drove Perry mad. Sent him snipping after her.
Why would she not tell him? Food is as important as drink.
É estranho, né?
Takes dedication to split where he wants
That, you filthy thief!
poverty.
My mother treated a baker once. He had the worst cough I'd ever heard. Turns out inhaling flour all day isn't good for your lungs.
Aye, and neither's poverty. Aspen must be the woman Cottle spoke of, the one who trained him.
Perhaps he's lonely here, away from his people.
You!
Itchy.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Wait. The Banisher McWraith. Haunted by a ghost? You must be joking.
Mistress Barrow, glad to see you, circumstances notwithstanding. This is my partner, Antea Duarte.
Yes, pleasure to meet you, but never mind that. Perry Cottle stole the key to my alehouse. You have it. I want it back.
Why would Perry Cottle have the key to your alehouse?
E ela não sabe
He
que tá
wishes
morto?
to steal my business, so I hid it from him. There's nothing quite like watching a grown man soil his britches over losing a bloody key. Serves him right. The barley failed. No barley means no flour. No flour means no bread. It drove him mad. It made him mean. I don't easily scare, but he scared me. And I was right. In the end, he poisoned me.
Qual é a sua relação com
What's your
Perry?
relation to Perry Cottle?
We traded. Pleasantries, foodstuffs. He baked a fine loaf. Mostly we shared the barley crop. I worked with him.
Em seus
Now I
motivos.
hate him. When I offered him a fair deal, he threatened me.
He omitted to mention this.
Allow me a moment in which to come to terms with the news that the liar, Perry Cottle, failed to tell the truth.
You know how to brew ale without barley. We know this because Perry Cottle spied you doing it.
For a great baker, he makes a piss-weak spy.
Why would you not share your work?
I'll tell you this. My husband and I ran a tavern in England. He supported my ambition. Never once was he intimidated by me. When he died, I sold up and left for the New World. I was looking for peace, opportunity, wealth. I found it all. Until the curse. Everything I have, I earned with the sweat of my brow and the brains in my head, and neither man nor God shall take it from me. Perry Cottle thinks
Tá
innovation,
viajando mesmo.
the fruit of my labor, comes from God to be shared by all, but especially by Perry Cottle. I am a woman of enterprise, and no one drinks for free. No payment, no deal.
É. Boladona, hein?
Tell me about the poisoning.
To start, let me tell you about the baker Perry Cottle, who is as mean as he is stupid. Mean, for he would not pay me for my work. Stupid, for he poisoned me before he could get his grubby hands on it.
Are you sure he poisoned you?
We had words. He threatened me. He carried out the threat. It seems cut and dried to me. You don't believe me? See for yourself. You have the key. Go to the alehouse where I died.
Where is it?
Go north, across the bridge, past the fallow fields. But do be careful. I hear it's haunted by the ghost of the poor dead ale.
Ela mesma. É.
We should go.
You should. Work to be done. Chop on.
Looks like Perry Cottle left some details out of his story. Let's go to the alehouse.
É. Pegar a chave, tem que voltar ali. Botar no indicativo de luz e acusa o padeiro de a envenenar. Ô, pedreiro.
I was her I'd be angry too. He says one thing, she says the other. Hard to know for sure who's lying.
É.
A vengeful ghost is always dangerous. I should know.
Então, aqui temos uma fogueirinha e nós vamos para lá já já. Temos mais 2 missões aqui, depois a gente inicia, galera. Já volto então. Chegamos. Cervejeira. Ó. Do braguetinho. Ah, os pedidos estão em andamento, chegarão quando chegarem, não há necessidade de vir me importunar. Importunar. Nossa, mais treco disso.
What do we have here?
Vetiver e Alicínia. Ah lá. Os simples, alternados, pinados, sem ordens. Acho que ela se envenenou testando isso, não?
A book of poisonous plants. With a page torn out.
Let me guess. The Phytolacticandra page is missing.
Ah, pode ser que ele pegou, né? Acho 15 de julho de 60. Senhor da testemunha.
That's quite the sale. Good thing she had her husband's support. Unmarried alewives don't usually have it so easy.
Cervejas com sabor.
Those concoctions sure are inventive.
She knows her trade.
I know brewers. And this one is talented.
Folk need bread. What do you use in place of the barley? Lucy! Mistress Barrow, please, I beseech you, tell me.
No.
Folk must have bread before they have ale.
I offered you a fair deal. You're the one who turned it down.
Then you leave me no choice. I'll have the secret. I'll not let them starve when there's bread to be had.
Olha.
You missed your chance. Now go away.
Obrigado, feio, hein?
Not the first time we've heard of this deal.
Doesn't change the fact that Perry was furious at Lucy's refusal.
Enough to kill. Seems unlikely.
Keep looking.
É isto. Então, desesperado por identificar o ingrediente secreto, Perry intimidou Lúcia e em seguida espionou. Beleza. Aí aqui, entregasse... Tá. O padeiro exigiu que a cervejeira Lucy entregasse seu ingrediente secreto e ela recusou. Desesperado para assar pães de novo, Perry tentou sediar a cervejeira para entregar seu ingrediente secreto. Agora a gente tem que achar o zoinho aí, ó. A gente quebrou ali, por fora a gente consegue tirar aqueles raízes. Um aqui. E outra bolota tá onde? Agora complica, hein? É porque não vai ser só essa aqui, ó. Eu tô lá do outro lado, né? Ah, lá em cima, olha. Troca, tio, troca!
Let's check what was hiding
Bora, hein?
under ivy.
Tá na beiradinha, escondidinho.
Lucy Barrow was quite the force of nature.
As a widowed alewife amongst witch-hunting Puritans, she'd have to be.
Exactly.
Churrasco, churume, nananana. Fitoterapia.
Well-thumbed books. Lucy Barrow's an educated herbalist.
Chave do quarto.
An alewife, fierce and educated. I bet folk were intimidated. And suspicious.
We should search the mill.
Vamos lá investigar. Então, na parte dela, a cervejeira Lucy é uma fitoterapeuta treinada. Acusa ele de envenená-la. A mulher não é boba não, hein? Vai.
I might be able to help with that.
É, ali dava pra dar um teleportezinho louco, parece. Tem lá dentro. Sempre tá fechado, né, cara? Porra, nunca é fácil, hein? Enjoadeira. Oxi. Aí agora, gente. E aí? Calma. Nossa senhora. Pernada na orelha. Morre. Vou botar esse treco aqui. Nós cacete. Com certeza é aqui, né? Porque... é a cara aqui, pá. A gente vê que ele mandou descer de novo. Vamos descer. Nem vi que tinha esse treco aqui. Ó.
We'll have to stop it spinning first.
Por que eu vou parar esse treco aqui?
I can carry you if you let me.
Vou ter que fazer parar aquele treco ali primeiro, hein? Tem que parar a água, né? Que é a água que tá fazendo... ah, é, né? Vamos pensar, né? Cabeção. Se eu parar a água, fechar a água, bloqueá-la. De uma maneira eu consigo...
Can't shoot the lock. Not from here anyway.
Pegar lá no comecinho aqui do riacho aqui. Dá um jeito dessa água parar. Ah, esse braguete aqui, cara.
That works. Let's go.
Boa. É. Sabia que era água, mas não sabia como. Entramos.
Quite the operation Mistress Barrow is running.
Cartas aleatórias.
Ah, the governor in his genius given the title Alewife to the alewife.
She must have loved that.
Surprised Pericotto found no substitute for Barley.
Some men can't think beyond what they already know. But this, I think, is about wounded pride.
This place reminds me of Mother Louse's over on Cheapside. Wonder how the old alewife's doing.
I'm sure she'd be glad to see you back on your feet.
She was a good friend when I needed one.
Se não tem certeza de quem contratar. Gostaria de contratar um artista para pintar meu retrato.
Oh, look at that. It's the drunkard's jackpot.
Don't get excited.
Once upon a time, finding this lot would have made my day.
Alexander Watson.
Guessing those orders won't be fulfilled.
Unless
It would be the first time an alewife lost her business to a man. Quite the collection. Well labelled too.
Lucy Barrows is better organized than my mother.
Caderno de Lucy. Muitas semanas de experimentos. Finalmente encontrei o substituto perfeito para cevada. Aveia. Ó. Seguiu com aveia, cara. E não em almofariz. Fantasma finalizado para esmagar ingredientes. Ó.
This is our ghost tie, and a memory hangs on it. Wonder why Lucy had pokeweed on her workbench.
Memória. Remontar.
Through a single point passes an infinity of paths.
Harry Cottle? Is that you creeping once again? You can die first before I give you anything. Best run, Cottle. Have a stick and I'll not hesitate to use it.
She took the vital lacquer instead of the hops.
Ah, ela confundiu as bolas.
A woman of enterprise in a man's world, bound to be paranoid.
Afraid to lose her individuality, she lost everything instead.
Ela trocou os vidros, cara.
I still can't make bread.
Ela tá ali, olha que sem vergonha. Se adiada pela 10ª vez pelo desespero, Perry, Lucy usou ervas erradas na mistura, cara. Sacanagem. Olha esse boca aberta aí, eu já vou culpar ele mesmo, então.
Harry Cottle, what are you doing in my house, you horrible little man?
Dear Lord, what work of the evil one is this? Lucy Barrow? But you're dead. I saw your body in the alehouse. The dead return, and you are most surely a witch. Yes! Oh, this explains everything.
Oh, for the love of God, just stop your nonsense and explain what the hell you were doing in my alehouse.
I believe I'm the one who needs answers.
Oh, God! Oh, the world is ending, and the Lord must call us to him.
Ah, para, falso.
Go on then, Mr. Cottle. What were you doing in the alehouse when you found Lucy dead?
I'd not seen her in a moment. I was checking she was well.
Sei.
You base strain-hardy oaf, you'll not have what's mine. You were checking to make sure I was dead.
I was doing no such thing.
But you were, Mr. Cottle. You spent weeks harassing Lucy here for her recipe. You harangued her so much that in a moment of stress, she made a mistake and accidentally poisoned herself. For that, you are responsible.
Time to set the top on the right bottle, Cottle, you dundering harasser. You dwindling failure, you sneaking thief.
I never meant to. I am none of those things. She had it coming. Devil worshipper, witch, selfish woman!
Lucy Barrow, under the pretext of a demand for fair payment, you hoarded a valuable recipe.
That's right. You'd have starved us for the sake of your business. You denied the children of God their daily bread.
Ambos erraram, né? Mas
Our Lord God called you to give service to
queria
his
alimentar
flock.
todos e ela queria dinheiro, né? Cerveja,
Let
maldita
her
cerveja.
speak, Mr. Cotto.
If the Lord wished the fruits of my labor, then he should have paid me like anyone else. I worked hard for where I am today. I deserve to succeed.
Onde está hoje?
I worked my
Ué,
ass off for
morto.
it, and you would have me give it away. Not a chance.
What were you doing with porkweed, Lucy, if you knew it was poisonous?
I am a herbalist and an alewife. I make things. I have all sorts of poisonous plants. I knew Perry was spying on me, so I led him to believe I was using common weeds in place of barley.
Olha
I
só.
chose pokeweed because it helps women with their monthlies.
Twisted and ingenious. I think I like you.
Perry Cockle stole from me. He found out about the poisonous plant and killed me.
Então vamos encerrar.
Let's do this, so it's done.
Novamente vamos culpá-lo.
Perry Cotto, you're haunted by the ghost of the alewife Lucy Barrow. You didn't kill her. But that doesn't make you innocent.
I done nothing wrong.
You bullied her. And you spied on her. And threatened her. That seems wrong to me. You did those things, and she came back because of them. Because of you.
What else was I to do?
You could have left her alone.
Oi, mais hein?
It should not end like this. I should rise. I should rise.
Mais um que a gente pega pesado, hein, galera. A gente eu levaria o game por outros caminhos, né, mas...
Let them stay their daily bread.
They'll figure it out, or they'll starve.
Ah, agora tá. Dá pra sair por aqui. Então vamos pro próximo, galera. Vamos puxar o próximo aqui. E pode ser você aqui em cima, aqui, ó. Caso de assombração, vamos realçar e já voltamos.